everybody, welcome to the Daily Bumble Bunch. Today I'm reviewing a dress that I made from a McCall's pattern. It's M7774 McCall's pattern. I made version B. Well, I didn't quite finish it, but I did start to make it. And I also made version A. I did finish it and I loved it. It's a very cute dress. I've had this pattern for a while. I cannot remember where I got this from. I think I originally bought it because I liked the dress C, but I haven't made that one. And now that I'm thinking about it, when I was picking out which one to make for the quinceanera, I picked A because it looked like it had more design features and it wouldn't take as long as this one. I think I only had like 2 or 3 days until the quinceanera to make something. So the quinceanera took place in June, so it was like 90-degree weather. I needed something that wasn't too formal, something summery that could withstand the heat and I wasn't gonna feel like I was dying in, and then something colorful because I like a lot of color and I thought the quinceanera would probably be colorful, and it was. At first, you'll see I made version A, so that's the version with the flounce on the bottom. And then I was like, I don't know if I really like this. So then I started making version B in another fabric that just did not work. And then I ended up liking version A and wearing that to the quinceanera. This is the McCall sewing pattern. It's pretty standard. It's a missus dress, so the sizing always throws me off, but I used the finished garment measurements on the back to choose a size. I ended up with a size 12. The fabric that you see here, I had it from a family friend, no idea what it was. The pattern suggested fabrics that don't have much stretch, so I chose a similar one. I love the yellow color. It's very summery, but also the fabric looks a bit classier. It's thick and it drapes well. I used matching yellow thread that I had, and it really didn't cost that much since it was everything I already had or people had just given it to me. I didn't make any purposeful alterations. I did realize though that I ended up accidentally cutting out a mix of size 10 and 12 pattern pieces. Also on the back, there is an opening. You're supposed to slip stitch that together. I didn't end up doing that. I think it looked fine just the way it was, but of course you can always do that if you make this dress. So here I just want to show version B that I had made in a shiny fabric that I had, also a gift from a family friend. This is when I thought I didn't like the yellow version in A, but actually I cut the pattern out too small for this one. As I mentioned before, I ended up making somewhere between a size 10 and 12. And I thought, oh, maybe it'll look better if it's slightly smaller. No. Here you can see I'm showing you there's puffing out at the back. Also, the neckline puffs out a bit. It could be the fabric, but it also could just be the way that the fabric is pulling because the size is a bit too small. So all in all, this took me about, I would say 4 to 5 hours total to sew over the course of about 3 days. Honestly, I think it took me longer to cut the pattern from the fabric than to actually sew it up. There's just a few very large pieces that you have to cut out and not really any complicated stitching. There is understitching at one part, but the pattern has directions on how to do that. It's really easy for a beginner. There's no zippers or fancy sewing techniques. I love the pockets. I love that it's so comfortable. I love that it's really flowy, and I think it's just a really unique throwback design that is really fun to bring back. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Daily Bumble Bunch videos. Bye.